What's up, you guys? We are here in Paradise Valley with Kade Hafner, and we're gonna tell you exactly how he was able to get his first client to pay him $3,000 a month. Plus, we're gonna talk about how you can scale your Shopify store from beginner to intermediate and advanced levels. You guys, today's jam-packed. Let's go. What's up, record breakers? Chris Record here. Another day, another vlog, and we are in Calgary, Canada, and it's freezing. Actually, we're in Arizona. It's not freezing at all, but you came all the way from Calgary.
All the way from Calgary. It's a nice 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
I have to put some use on this. In Arizona, I don't get to wear clothes like this at all. But we're hanging out. You actually came a long ways. And today you wanted to get some mentorship and some advice to scale your business. But I had one condition.
No touching of the hair or face.
I said as long as we could share it with the record breakers, and you were down.
Yeah, I was down.
We did two things for you guys today. First, you went and did an interview with Swagger Dagger, who's holding the camera right now, and really broke down his story. I was busy, I had a lot going on. So we've got in the description a link to a full interview. It's like 20 or 30 minutes long, where you really tell your story about how you got your first client, $3,000, so much more, his story. So we're gonna put that link in the description. But what I wanna do, before we get started with our interview, let me go ahead and run a quick highlight clip of that interview so you guys get a chance to be able to meet Kade. Let's go.
Roll that clip though.
You were telling me earlier a little about yourself. You said you're 20?
20 years old, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Anyone in the States who doesn't know where that is, just before Vancouver. I'll start from the beginning. I have a business partner, and we share a social media marketing agency now, and so I met him in college. I was taking marketing in college, and we kind of looked at each other second year, and we realized, man, some of what they're teaching is a little obsolete or a little old, teaching us about billboards and nothing really digital side, and everyone now is looking at their phone, right? Why not advertise there? We got targeted on Facebook by Ty Lopez's program, and we bought it, and it was a great decision, one of the best decisions ever. That was back in April, and here we are, we're hungry, and we went and we got our first client, our second client, our third client. The good thing about this entrepreneur grind and this journey is the sky's the limit, right? I am a dropout. I dropped out, one of the best decisions of my life, and I invested into these other courses, this other knowledge that isn't standard college or university training, and it changed my life, and it's continuing to change my life.
That's awesome. How did you land that first client so you can give some tips for these guys?
Yeah, we really stress always be talking about your business. You might be getting into the internet marketing phase. You kind of don't want people to know because you're scared you're gonna fail or whatever. Always talk about your business. That was the biggest thing for us. We're always talking, and it ended up this client came from a friend of a friend's dad. Networking is a big thing. We're in a BNI group.
For those of you guys who don't know, BNI is a big business networking organization. Word of mouth advertising still and always will be, guys, the most effective form of marketing. Now, we're gonna teach you cold traffic strategies and how to make videos go viral and all these different things. But like you're saying, is if you have someone that knows you, likes you, trusts you, they're much more likely to do business with you. A couple takeaways. Number one is be vocal about your business, right? Be willing to share that information. Be proud of what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're brand new, you've never made a dollar. You gotta act as if you're already successful in your business. You gotta act as if. That doesn't mean lie, doesn't even mean fake it, but have confidence. Share, hey, here's what I'm doing, you know? Did you have anyone tell you no?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I would prefer to fail at something I love doing than win at something I don't like doing.
For just someone brand new, they're getting started, what are a couple things that you would just share with them to teach them, to inspire them to go out there, you know, and take action?
Learn. You gotta learn. You gotta invest in your knowledge. You can't half-ass it, right? Put in the work, you know? Like, a lot of people I find when they're doing their digital marketing, they're lazy. They're at home. They're not actually doing everything they can to speed up success, I guess you could say. So put in the work. Every day, put in the work. You will fail. Learn to overcome your failures and use them, right? Failures are good. They teach you a lot.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Cheers, man. I appreciate it.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Take action.
All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that interview. Now we're talking about how to take you from 2 sales to 20 sales, how to 10x that business. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I know you had questions for me, so why don't we just do this unfiltered? Why don't you just ask away, put me on the spot, I'll freestyle some answers, and hopefully you guys learn a lot.
Cool, so we have a couple Shopify stores. The one I really want to talk about is our watch one. We do a free plus shipping platform. So we pay a couple dollars for a watch to send out. We charge 12 bucks to ship, $10 a day ads, and we're getting about 2 sales a day. The biggest question I have is how do we scale that, right? So how do we go from 2 to 20, and how do you know when to do that?
Without getting into too many specific details of your store so people don't compete, he went on AliExpress, found some inexpensive watches, sounds like a couple bucks each, and you're selling them and you're using $5 to $10 a day ads. You want to scale. Instead of selling 2 a day, you want to sell 20 a day.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. Without giving away all your secrets, are these watches niche specific? Like if I was gonna get the watch, is it just a cool fashionable watch, or does it have like something to do with a vertical market?
Wood looking watches, so it's like grain.
Who's your target market? Who are the people you're looking for?
Usually right now our biggest buyers are people who are in college.
Okay, so why would somebody in college want a wood watch?
That, I don't know. That's who's buying them, and that's kind of like the audience I'm not sure how to properly target.
Are you advertising on Instagram?
Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
Or split testing.
Because I could see how Instagram could have that younger audience. Okay, so right off the bat, if I'm thinking of a wood watch, I'm almost thinking that you would want to target keywords and demographics of people who are in wood-related industries. Keywords like lumberjacks, carpenters, woodsmen, people that are do-it-yourself type people. Think about it, if I'm gonna have a wood watch, and it's an inexpensive one, I'm not going out and buying a $200, $300 one, so this is great for like blue-collar, working-class people. Right. I would be like proud to kind of show like my unique watch, a wood watch, especially if I had to work in wood. Another thing is that these would be great gifts. Like let's say I'm a wife, a stay-at-home wife, I'm on Facebook, and I have a spouse, my husband works with wood. What I might think right off the bat would be, hey, this would be the perfect gift for him. So if you ever targeted, you could target like women in that and say, hey, here's the perfect gift for your spouse. Do you have somebody in your family that's in this industry? And what you could do is you could take certain demographics. I would maybe take like 10 or 20 careers that have to do with wood. Even if the watch really has nothing to do with that type of wood, it doesn't matter. It's the symbology, right? If a spouse that sees that wood watch is gonna go, wow, I have a husband who works in wood, this is gonna be the perfect watch gift for them. And then that's a way that you can expand out those interests. Now you're targeting people to buy them as gifts and you're selling them inexpensive. If you're getting them for $2, you're selling them for what, 10 to 20 or something?
Free plus shipping, so $12.
So if you want to scale, scaling with $12 shipping is gonna be difficult. Here's what I would split test. So what he means is, he is saying you can have this watch for free, just pay shipping, but when they go to pay shipping, it's $12. What you're gonna wanna look at is your abandoned cart stats. If you're getting a lot of people abandoning the cart, meaning they add the watch to the cart, but then they don't purchase, it's because of the cost of shipping. $12 is essentially high. Now, I've experimented with $19.95 shipping, and I did okay. You can make money. You're getting a couple sales a day. But to scale, what you might wanna say is, if you're collecting $12, why not instead sell the watch for $11.95 with free shipping? Experiment like that. Okay. Same watch, cool. Sell it for $11.95 with free shipping and just see, run split test ads and see which one's converting better. So you just go in your store and you make two different product offerings. On one, you have the watch for $11.95 with free shipping. On the other one, you have the watch for free with $11.95 shipping. Try to target different markets. Try to figure out what kind of people are into wood-related stuff. Then go a little bit further and kind of go, okay, what are some markets close to that? So if I have somebody who's like a carpenter or a lumberjack or something, are there TV shows and TV series of things similar to that? So now you're going, okay, the kind of person that watches a show all about lumberjacks or a show about cutting down trees or a show about stuff like that, those are the kind of people that might also like it. If the watches are too modern, it might not fit the blue collar look, so you're gonna have, I don't know your product, so again, this is just me giving you a general example, which is think of specific niches, not just college students. Think of specific niches, very direct niches that would be interested in that type of watch and create specific ads directly to them. Hey, the perfect watch for XYZ career. That's what this is. That way you're able to scale out and you can do it to 20, 30, 40 different niches. Keep running $5 a day ads. Don't even worry about scaling to 10. Run multiple $5 a day ads because you're buying data. And after you run enough of these ads, you're gonna quickly realize who's going to buy those watches and why. Also, when you're only getting a couple sales a day, you're not getting enough data. So you might think college kids are buying because you look at the demographics, but you don't have enough data yet. Right. You gotta get more data. Okay, cool. Let's go on to the next question.
Awesome. At the end, you said not to just keep doing $5 a day, but if I was to eventually scale the ad spend, what amount would you scale it to?
I don't scale up, I scale out. So you have a $5 a day ad, it's converting, you're like, maybe I should raise it to 10, raise it to 20, raise it to 100. I don't. If I wanna spend $20 a day, instead of raising my ad from $5 a day to 20, I will just create 4 ads, 4 $5 a day ads, and then what I'll do with each one is I'll slightly change it. For example, let's say I have one ad, $5 a day, it's converting at profit. I will look at the demographics and say, is it mostly men, is it mostly women, or whatever, and I'll create a second ad, same exact ad, but this one just targeting men. Then I'll do another ad, same exact ad, but this one is just targeting people in California or people in certain states, or same exact ad, but instead of just doing all ages, this one's targeting men 24 to 35, and then another one, men 36 to 44, and then another one, men 45 to 55. Cool. So it's the same exact ad, slightly change one thing, and now you have multiple $5 a day ads. What you wanna do is when you have a successful ad, don't change it, don't alter it, don't increase the budget. You actually get penalized for altering your ads, and their ads don't perform as well. It's much better to duplicate the ad, create a whole new campaign for it, duplicate it, and then make slight adjustments to it. So it's just a slightly different ad. It'll get you slightly different data. And eventually what you wanna do is if you wanna spend $100 a day in advertising, I find that it's better to have 20 $5 a day ads, or even 10 $10 a day ads, but try not to go much higher than that. The way Facebook works is it's very difficult to go higher.
A few moments later.
All right, you guys, epic sunset behind us, so it's time for our last question before it gets too dark. So what is your last question about? What can I do to help you scale up your business, make big things happen?
Retargeting. Facebook has this retargeting pixel now. How would you go about retargeting abandoning checkouts for the watches?
The way that the Facebook pixel works is that you can put a piece of code from Facebook on your website or on your store, anything, and then somebody visits your store and it tells Facebook that they visited. So now you can place an ad and say, I only want people to see this ad if they've visited my site. But it can get a little bit deeper. You can say, I only want people to see this ad if they've checked out but didn't purchase. Or I only want people to see this ad if they actually bought a product and after they bought the product. So what happens is there's a lot you can do with it. So without getting into technical details, you have that kind of freedom and that flexibility. So what I would do is I would set up what are called retargeting campaigns. These are automatic ads that are only shown to people after they take some sort of action. So I would set up one ad campaign for everybody that visits your site. Every single person that visits your site, send them like a coupon, send them an advertising campaign, say, hey, thanks so much for visiting our site. We wanted to offer you 10% off or 5% off, whatever it is. Another advertising campaign I would do is product specific. Take that watch, for example, on that product page and say, hey, these are called dynamic product retargeting ads. What I would do is I would take that watch and say, hey, we saw that you were checking out this watch. We currently have a special going on with free shipping, or we currently have a special where we're willing to give this watch to you for free. By retargeting that visitor, they came, they saw it, they were interested, and the second time you show them the ad, they're a little bit more interested. You're gonna convert some of those. So the first one is general retargeting to everybody. The second one is specific product retargeting. And then the third one is specific action retargeting. So now they've come to your site and they've taken an action, such as they've added something to a cart. So now you can retarget them and say, hey guys, this free offer is about to expire, or we currently have a special deal going on for free shipping. Normally $19.95, you could buy it today for $11.95. And then what happens is they already like the product, so now they're excited when they see that ad again. So again, dynamic product ads where you're retargeting per product. You know, Amazon does this very, very well. If you go to Amazon and look at some products, then go to Facebook, Amazon will show those exact products to you on the ads. So that's individual product ads. I'm a fan of retargeting because people need to see or hear your message about 7 times before they really make a decision. You know, that's why TV commercials, they'll say like the phone number 7 times in the commercial, or they'll say the website so many times because they know you need to hear it. Don't just get your customers to come to your site once. Keep retargeting them over and over and over. And Facebook just makes it easy by allowing you to retarget all these different groups of people. One ad to everybody, another ad per product, another ad for everybody that abandoned cart, another ad for everybody that checked out and purchased something. Have that be a customer loyalty ad. Say, hey, thank you so much for buying from our store. If you're willing to leave us a little testimonial when you get your product, we're willing to give you free shipping on this product here if you want. Or here's a 10% off coupon just for being a loyal customer, customer appreciation. Or maybe even make a video. If you guys are branding along with your site and you got your watch, whatever it is you're wearing the watch, be like, hey you guys, Kade Hafner here on behalf of our store, whatever. Thank you so much for being a customer. I hope you're enjoying the products that we have. Of course, I'm wearing them. I enjoy them as well. And because of our customer appreciation, we're here for the long term to serve you. If you have any questions, our support information is in the description of this post. And on behalf of the team, we'd love to extend a 10% off or 20% off coupon code to you to be able to use in our store. All we ask is that you leave us a testimonial because we love our fans. If you do something like that, you're running it for pennies and you're building this kind of brand awareness and brand culture, and you're gonna create repeat purchases. Plus, you're getting experience with advertising. And that's probably worth more than even success with a store. The more you become familiar with advertising, engaging with your audience in an automatic way through ads where you just create the video once and now it can roll and be seen by millions of people, the better you get at that, the better you're gonna be overall. Maybe this store succeeds or flops, it doesn't matter. Right. Once you learn advertising, you could print money.
That's awesome. Good help. Cool.
Sweet. Well, we're gonna kick it. We're gonna do some private conversation, you guys, but thank you so much for joining us. If you enjoy this type of setting where somebody comes, we interview, we do questions and answers, if you guys enjoy this, you wanna see more of this in the vlogs, let us know in the comments. And if you guys like Kade and you appreciate him and you love the idea of a beginner making some money, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button, become a record breaker, hit that post notification bell, and share this post. Spread the word, get it out there, you guys, because we're teaching every single day, 365 days per year. Whether it's sunset, whether it's dark, whether it's day, we don't care. It could be raining, it could be snowing, it could be freezing in Arizona. We don't care because we do it every single day. All you gotta do, smash that subscribe button, become a record breaker, and I look forward to seeing you in the next vlog. Peace.
Traffic and conversions on my traffic, and the keywords they keep searching for on Google got the magic. They buying up my fashion, now I'm shipping out my package, taking massive action while I cash in on my passion. I'm a savage, always watching Google Analytics and retargeting my visits while I'm scaling up my business. Yes, up in the audience, keep asking